evening, and morning, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with more Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. On the last episode, we had a double jeopardy situation with both Look at Me and Mask the Mask. As one was trying to get a robbery charge and ended up killing somebody, and vice versa. Whole lot of weird stuff going on with that one because you had a lot of blackmail going on with each other. A lot of interesting little turns on this one. So now we're gonna go with the final filler of the game, Recipe for a Turnabout. Let's see what this one's about, guys. So the plan tonight is to go ahead and go probably halfway, if possible. Maybe a little before halfway, depending on how far we get. Because we are going to have probably a big one for 4 and 5. Depending on how we'll do it, we might do the last half of 3 and the fourth one together. And then start on 5, or maybe 4 and 5 together. Don't know yet, but we'll definitely find out. You might say it was a bit of a turnabout. Nicely done, Dom. So, let's get into it. Recipe for a Turnabout, Trials and Tribulations. The final filler case of the original trilogy. Here we go. That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation for the facts.
It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me!
The evidence and testimony we'll have heard are conclusive. The room was alone at his table when they drank from that turn. No! You're wrong! I know I saw! I saw! I saw someone else there! A man! He's the real killer! Why won't anyone believe me?
Ha! See? Don't get me back the whole game.
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant guilty! This court is adjourned. Well, that's the end of the trial. Let's go to case 4. 26:03 a.m. Wright Company Law Offices. Was the victim perhaps involved in a land war in Asia? I don't know. Ah, that's the start of the new year. Always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. Bet it does, Maya. So, I decided that our resolution should be take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. No, you gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. That's the tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna... Here's another full year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, now you got some explaining to do. You got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. Really nothing much, but...
Yay, thanks!
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearlie? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Guess I'm busting. I'm doing my first practical drill here. Really funny, pal. Let's see how funny you think this is when I show you this. What is it? Magazine? Ugh. Hey, I want to see. Deadly poison brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? Report, pal, about you! What's this? Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. What was that issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. This makes it old news to me. Why wasn't it involved in a poisoning case in December? So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... A phony Nick? This would be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Magazine clipping added to the court record. Magazine clipping. An article from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How did you figure that one out? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when your hot shots get started getting pulled yourselves. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. You gotta make this right, pal. Now! Really? You had a phony Phoenix right in front of you? Barely. That means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we got our first case in the year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. Guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the police section. Stop by if you need something. Okay, pal? Guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. Client entrusted the case to me based on my reputation. Guess I am the kind of responsible. Why would someone want to impersonate me? Dude, have you seen the hair? What sort of guy would do that? Okay, talk. What to do? So, what's our first move? Guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a second, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me, it was the fake me that did this. What if he looks exactly like you? You're phony. Jin Yuff. I mean... Oh, I should have titled that. That's what I should have titled everything, bro. If this actually happened a month ago, why are people just noticing it? Yeah, good question. I hope not. We're gonna name her an evil double as Jin Yuff, anyway. Ah, Nick, I got it! You're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer's no. Spoil sport. Did you know the country was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? Well, he was really worked up. The guy who just found out he's gonna be a dad or something. Well, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he had strong feelings for you, Nick. See how we interact? I seriously doubt that, Maya. If he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client? Maybe. Huh? Well, let's see who our client is. Damn, he's actually catching in a visitor's room. He's so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. Or this kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. What kind of talk could ruin me? Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? What, Maggie? Well, it's only the first name in that one, so that's why it's that. But I might use that for a title for that, for maybe another stream. Put me in solitaire. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Are you? Somebody you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Ah! Maggie Bird. She's the police I offended at one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He's a cop too. What are you doing here? Didn't I get you quit? Oh, sure. They funny. I was a fifth-rate defense job. You come in here and start making jokes. You better up and tell her what happened there. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. How are you been caught up in another murder? My life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I really remember her saying the exact same thing last time, too. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Right is here with me. I won't let that world keep me down. Let the world keep me down, excuse me. Alright, by the way, here's my real badge since you didn't believe me. That badge, is it real? Of course it's real. What did the ale say? But I've been duped before. Just look at my last case. Wait, what? Give me for a second. Ah! Ow. She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks too. I can see that. Just wish I can remember if that means it's real or fake. Said it was real. Alright, what is this? Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me. Yes, sir. It's the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you, or fake you, and the visitors from here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double... I am here too? No, I don't remember phoning you, Maya. Aww. Would have been so cool. You got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared this crime. I'm gonna get you cleared this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture, but what? Well, you met me in person before. How come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal. You looked like shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and the guy was nothing like me then. But you had your spiky hair and blue suit. All it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? No one had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed like no one wanted to say anything, sir. It just keeps getting weirder and weirder. So remember, he didn't talk like me, he looked nothing like me, except for the suit and the badge, and apparently I get passed for Phoenix Wright. So, remember that when you go to cosplays, everybody. All you need is spiky hair and a blue suit and a whatever you use as a badge. And then you're good. Alright, Maggie. How do you dress like that, Maggie? Actually, you look so sharp in that police uniform. Let's fire after that incident last year. Oh, sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the other, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you can put it that way. So, what happened? The whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. It happened at Trebian. Trebian. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... Okay, I'm guessing he was poisoned. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. This took just 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Do you know the guy who was killed? No, I've never seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. A year that could blow up half the courtroom and the judge would find some way to conclude it was our fault somehow. Probably, yes. The other, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. Just like they should be attentive to the lawyer that they hire. Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. The answer to that question is my phony. Anyway, so you saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Get the gun. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. How's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even if he's right, my one last hope for a fair trial failed me. What was that a defense? My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then... he found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? Small bottle. Poison. What? The poison? It wasn't in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy. No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? Had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. That must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. Gee, I wonder what the last name of that is. Okay, so it was a band CD. Oh, it was a band, never mind. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was NC Screwdriver! Yeah, that's it. It's serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of the group named that? Maybe. What's the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in an absence of a genuine defense attorney. Tried to pick the CD up, but they said I couldn't touch it. Shame, Jane Dom. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time? Sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months older when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Failed almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment good luck. Xenoff is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Xenoff for you. Oh, I'll tell you what Trey Bien is then. Trey? Ah, right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure, alright, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Because I know why you want to go, Maya. You just want to get the food. Alright, well, Trey Bien, let's see what we got. Jerry 6 Trey Bien. The hell is this music? Wow. Look at this place. Look, I like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? I feel like your girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here. Well, we might as well go ahead and check around. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant. It's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. I suppose we can. Maya and Tina proceed to rob the place blind. Alright, well, let's slide this way first. Alright, wow, beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white, it's ain't snowing. Got you. That was really good, Maya. Nick. There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. Why was telling EDB white lie about non-existent white snow? These tables set nicely. I just need a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower. I don't think... Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are really the only kinds of flowers I know, okay? God, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Okay, McCoy. This must be the table where the murder occurred. Guess so, with all the police tape all around it. And that stain must be from the poison coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? I'm gonna lick it! I'm not a cat, you know? Why can I picture you doing just that? Oh, really? Nothing there? Okay. No, the flowers neither. Really? That's it? Okay, that's interesting. Slide across. Alright. Look, It's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. Maybe Mr. Andre collected all these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups. I didn't know you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. The restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know jock about French. Oh my god. Nice pun. The rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. I wonder if I'm wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? Be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Something's stuffed behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe. What would MC Bomber supposed to be? Where's the other machine that makes the boo noise when we need? Yeah, no kidding. She's gonna have a field day with this trilogy if she ever plays it. You gotta play it soon too. This paper from December 3rd. Paper from the day of the poisoning. What? Sports paper added to the court record. Dates from December 3rd, the day of the incident. Found in Fabian. Paper from the day of the murder. This has gotta be a clue. Let me see if I can find out some more about this paper. Okay. Well, let's see if Maggie knows anything about it. Actually, do we have anything else? Oh no, we got some more stuff. Okay, this might be the same thing. Alright. I'm guessing this is Mr. Armstrong, by the way. Alright. Move. Back to the detention center. Nope, I want that. Alright, what do you know about this? Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Gustin Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. From the day of the murder. And good thing got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. Found this paper in the magazine back at Fabian. Really? That's strange. Fabian doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Rogers says he's not really fond of them. And maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want to take a look at is the scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name of that residual on the CD. Just as I thought. Guess it wasn't an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? Well, that's $100,000. Must be a down payment for a record deal, right? Someone gave me $100,000, I think for sure. The Master of Karain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So if this sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this CD may have belonged to the victim. Right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder. I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Alright, there's one thing I wanted to check. Notice on the bottom left, guys, Mask the Mask is what I'm assuming that is. I don't know if that's true, but that looks like what it is to me. Alright, well, let's move back to Fabian then. 76 Fabian. Oh god, I was right. I forgot about him. I forgot about how this guy sounds like. Ooh la la, bonjour! Welcome to La Fabian. Hello? What happened to Maya? She's very stiff.
Buongiorno! Welcome to my petite restaurante.
Bienvenue? Oh, not much petit tulip. Me? Look at this face. Like you're getting rejected by its own mother. You are petit, no? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath oil melange of Val Murel and Laurels. My personal recommendation. You think I need... What? Oui, oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bath water and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for the mature? For me? Look at that thing. Like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are petite, no? For you, Macho, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe oui. I'll add the peppermint and the clary sage for a fragrance exceptional. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, Macho. Maggie? Alors, if you will be here, I will bring you the special menu of the day. After we weren't here to eat, we're lawyers. My bien sûr, I know this already, monsieur. You are the Phoenix, right, no? Yes, you know me? My oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. Yes, he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zen's Eoff. Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. Well, what sort of impressions Zenyoff's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Young Armstrong Argentine. So what does Fabian mean? I know Trey, that means 3, right? No. Fabian is Frances. In English you would say, very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. The atmosphere in Fabian and la cuisine is Fabian. If it's so good, why are there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people say do not appreciate la hot cuisine. But everyone likes hot cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough items. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui. For the moment, no one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am the chef. I am the manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A rowing what? A practitioner of the aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the decorative floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but... Okay. So could you tell me what you know about the incident? Yeah, makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month ago has passed since it appeared. Happened to me. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of the last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poisonous coffee. Sadly, that's the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? 1, 2, oui, yeah, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? We went up. All alone. I know that Maggie said Zir was someone else, but see. The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? Wait, what? So who's this old man that you mentioned? Ah, the time of the murder. He was another customer in Zia. What? Someone else saw it. My we. As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was Zia. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. I swear there was two people. My mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove this, no? Not the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. My being so. Wow. The first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now he's the one making stuff up. Okay. Please, Gumshoe, there's no need to show me that. You don't mind. He's right, the worst defense attorney in town. Hey! I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. Not the worst. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? You flashed it so everyone in the restaurant. Because you in the office, bigger fan of flashing something you are, Nick. So you say anything about this? I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking. Even a freshman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool, though. Oh, oui. So handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you open your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh, man, that is something I don't want to imagine. We found this sports paper in the magazine around here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea of which customer it was? The only idea I have, mademoiselle, I saved from my kitchen. You could have just said no. Alright, We're getting Maggie. Maggie, let's talk about you first. Yes, I don't imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in London, Paris. Wow, Paris? Something a little chef there said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant. What was it? That awful man said to me, you must pay for another curios. Oh, it was such a shock. So unexpected, but you would have had to be a fool to do this, no? Okay. Maybe an owner and chef are witness in the case who are also into aromatherapy. Gene Armstrong 39. Maggie Bird 23. Alright, so Gumshoe's 32. Maya's 19. Okay. Alright, what do you think of Maggie? Maggie was a producer once. Municipal? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was a suspect in the murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that. That is why I gave to her the perfume for the happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot like I given to you before. But she's been arrested again. And I'm guilty this time. This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Listen, man, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised she was the prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes. What? Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? I'd ask this guy for more info. Stat. Okay. Maggie's motive. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? I suppose you could say so. What happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie said she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. Prosecutors must have come up with some kind of motive. Wait, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Of course. Cyclops. No way. What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? The Magatama! It's gone! Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means that Magatama is nearby. Mr. Armstrong? Can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man says all of his time depends on the park. Park? Oh, a park? What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Safe to improve, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right away. Nick. Okay. Vitamin Square. Jerry 6, Vitamin Square. So this is Vitamin Square. And they call it Fruit Square. Look at all the fruit. We have strawberries, cherries, oranges, and I don't know what that is on the bananas, and what's in between the banana and the cherry. Guess maybe another orange? I don't know. Let's see where they got the name from now. The fruit scream vitamins at you. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grassy-looking grandpa? Throwing seeds out of the pigeons. He's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. What is with that nose? My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. That was before I saw the red nose. Okay. Talk. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! Just want to ask you a couple questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? You don't like my seeds, big pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. It's gotta hurt. Go on, eat it! Maggie? Okay, it's the guy from Up. That, it does kind of look like him, doesn't it? Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at JBN. Ha! Disgrace, I tell you. I'm a disgrace. A disgrace? It's a young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You in a uniform? You give them a day. They don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. What happened to the old Mosquito values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? You probably should lack any sense of grace. How about hitting a girl where it hurts? Jesus, dude. You gonna trade me in a lot? That middle street for a restaurant? That garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi? The dessert, the rice? Maybe it's a French restaurant, sir. What do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. What about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You see all the way up there? Yes, the waitresses! Practically naked, disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? It's not my restaurant. God, it's a middle key for a restaurant, that place. Miserable! Where goes the place. He must be a regular. Why do he hate it so much? Why does he keep going? Alright. Are you a regular at the restaurant, sir? If you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you silly pigeons! You want food? Take that! He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a Cyclops or two. Oh, wait. Don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Marinette, that Magatama is only a loan. You better fight it or else. If Girls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Alright, examine it. Alright, well, we know the obvious thing. Sandcastle! I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure, finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. My ambition is to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was just a kid back then. So, you managed to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back when. You want them? No. This is so fruity. Not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. Well, that's probably what that is. That's probably an apple, not a cherry. That would make sense. They're one of my favorites. And that apple slide, yeah, it is apple. That apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down a few times. Come on. Woo! No way. I get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. Oh, so I did all the fruit? Okay. Pigeons! Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, and he eats them, too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? It's a dove, not a pigeon. Oh, poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray. Is that it? Never taking this one, like just a smidge, Maya. Alright, this is gonna be the orange of the actual job list. Probably the job listings. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rug picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? You looking for a job? Yeah. It's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Wow, harsh, dude. That was picked up from a bench in Vitamin Square, thrown away by the old man. Hey, that's mine! Alright, so I don't think that's anything left here, so... What do we present? Let's move back and present the job listings to Armstrong. Mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is on poor to fit, but you are a good fit. Different? Felicitation, you're the best. I will hire you. Ben, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya here. Maybe we should do both? Alright. Have fun being a waitress, Maya. Gary 66 is center of his room. So they have Maggie questioning. Oh, fuck. Since I've asked her pretty much everything. Well, so much for the job thing. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Alright, then let's... Well, we haven't seen Gumshoe yet, so let's see Gumshoe. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Departments. Well, pal, you got any evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started the investigation. But whatever you need to do now, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting all my other cases for now, pal. She's really fired up about this one. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court sitting today and tomorrow. And today's gonna be the process. Oh, him. Now listen up, pal. Maggie sounds guilty again. Yes. I'll make sure you get locked up for good. Good for it. Got it, pal? Okay. Talk. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Yep. Ugh. Back when she was on the police force. You were a mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know? Hey, wasn't a funny look, pal! I was just her... It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. I'm sure sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old turkey has a little old crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. Note to yourself, gossip with my about this later. Look out, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure. Would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? I tell your face, pal, not me. I have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Okay. So I was wondering, can you fill me in on the victim? Gwyn Elg. Notice the spelling. He was a computer programmer. I see. A programmer. He's just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Now he never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder. Pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. But the didn't go to the restaurant often. Not according to the chef. He said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer and a first-time customer at that? What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But I wonder if we're still somehow established in our trial. You're kidding! What was the supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look at it yourself, okay? What's his motive, then? Okay. This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look out. I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. Not exactly complimentary, you know. But what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's the CD. Oh, yeah. She did mention something about CD. There's a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio. He didn't have a CD player. Got it. It's funny, you never explained that contradiction at all. I'm gonna think of it. The owner of Train B didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Alright, present stuff. Alright. Okay, I want to know about this. You going to see Maggie? Where's that? But I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It's good to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? It's like you again. Such a loser. I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was. Then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. Never saw it coming. Never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything. It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. You still have a chance to make this right. You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal. You see that Maya? Hey, so how come she's not with you today? She's working down at the restaurant right now. Working, huh? Yeah, stop being broke. I wouldn't know. Okay. Next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We little earners have to stick together. It's the only way. Why is she shaking my hand with such enthusiasm? You see anything good now? Okay, so be the prosecutor of Maggie's retrial tomorrow. Oh, really? He's working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment. But he canceled them all just so he can take you on, pal. What is with this guy in me? What's that guy so daring to see me fail? Sure attracted a lot of attention, huh? Too bad it's all the wrong kind. Yeah, we know. Alright, anything on Glenn? Okay. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant... You don't have to explain, really. We know. We know, Gumshoe. Alright. Actually, alright, so we did that, we did that. What do you see about the sports page? What's that? Sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Train B. Stated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. Take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber! Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. It's not good. Can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting you now that's done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? You're gonna know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. What paper given to Gumshoe. Okay. Oh, actually, let's see what you think about Gene. The chef at Train B, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la! Your body is full of the toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. Label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. You can't stop thinking about him. Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this some case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Alright, what do you know about Gene? So, what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Train B? It's kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me dirt on anything? this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff. No, pal. Look, how about this? You go to Trivia and investigate the place yourself. And if you find anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Sounds like I get a choice in this, huh? I better find out more about the chef and Trivia and then report back to Gumshoe. Alright. Well. Let's go back to Trivia, I guess. Cinderflower sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello? Who was that just now? Customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Welcome. Bienvenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. And who was that woman I just saw? Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I'm kind of hungry, actually. Okay. So how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work their cash register. Of course we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. See if I give me a tip, smile. Oh, God. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? Just preparing a tasty Gumshoe at the moment. Or so he says. How much is it? It's the Tween Tea set, so it's $20, of course. The Tween Tea set, I believe, I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. Not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, I for fuck's sakes.
Kitchen and lunch special, please.
With all the extras, drinks, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. I really get into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? With the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45?
Hey, wait a second, Maya.
Trying to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa. This is inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks. I think this case has officially entered the Twilight Zone. Yeah, it's a weird one. Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, little Maya? Start it! Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you're better polish that plate. I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets. Hey! Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. JB and lunch special added to the court record. JB and lunch special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. And what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. Kitchen. That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya! What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Were you gonna show me around? I guess my plan is to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct a search in the kitchen myself. Alright, move to the kitchen. Well, gee, I wonder who took the Magatama. 76 Fabian Kitchen. And here it is, the famous Fabian Kitchen. My first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. The instructor will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Okay, let's look at the obvious thing. Now I know I'm in a fridge restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. And Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that? Is that used in Chinese food? Ah, look! Right there on the counter! My Magatama, what's it doing in there? What indeed? Online from Maya, recovered in the kitchen of Fabian. Give me that! Alright, now let's look at this again. Is that okay? And look at these knives! They look really sharp. I just have one of these slow slices through a cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't really need a sharp knife with one of those, Nick. Alright, well, we got his bottle search. Looks like a treasure chest of something. Wow! Look at all these little bottles. Oh, there are mercury oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look at how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Small bottle found. Well, he will if it's green. Shape is different from the other bottles. Contents unknown. Interesting. Now, this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. What was a dresser? Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It's a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool, read one out. Say it in your best friend's accent. With intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. It's called Printips. The two of them like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothing's ever too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktails so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. Okay. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know. They give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? That sounds good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster I'm on Christmas Eve with a balsamic vinaigrette. You know what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you had is the only French dish I know the name of. Oh, jeez, Maya. Alright, so I think that's everything from the room. I think. Alright. Let's move the vitamin square. What the hell? Here, here's vitamin square. Yoga's not here anymore. I still have some unanswered questions for him. Wait, what's with the pink scooter? Alright. Scooter, huh? You leave it right in the middle of a park like this. The wheel guard and the light are busted. Guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. I'm not doing that for that long. Hey, what you think you doing my bike? No, I was just... Rah! You've been messing with my new ride. Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of an old model? Rah! You gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just messing with my head. You just wanted to cover the saddle crap, huh? Rah! You gonna pay. You test my drift. No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon. Look at other white guy, hey? I had to beat you so hard I feel like you were cruising the express train. Uh-oh. You better watch your back. This ain't over. You're gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you're gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What you say? Phoenix right. Attorney at law. Phoenix right? You saying you Phoenix right? Yeah, I am. Why you got you, huh? Because I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Yeah, no kidding. What? On my way, I got cruise. He's gone. So that guy wasn't my phony, was he? Really, Phoenix? Really? He wasn't anything like me! Well, you did have the spiky hair, so he was a little like you. So I better make a note of the scooter. Scooter added to the core record. Written by my phony. The wheel guard is all smashed up. But that! Oh, it's you. Be threatened with a little brat like that. You look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. You been here the whole time, then? It's not strawberry. I had something thinking to do. Like you got some cowering to do. Alright, you gonna enter this one now? Are you really this restaurant, sir? Since anything just like it so much, why wouldn't you keep going there? Sir? There, you dirty pigeon, you want food? Oh, for fuck's sakes, really? Well, 3 side locks on him now. I knew it. This old guy's got something to hide, but what could it be? The phony's a big fat phony! Alright. Alright, so we know we have 3 on Armstrong and 3 on the old man here. Let's go back to criminal. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? Well, I've got to be about the newspaper you gave me. Must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? It says the journal was written by the victim Glenn L. No doubt about it. That isn't much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. So the paper was filed into the court record. Left by the victim, doodle is in the victim's handwriting. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, guess he'll come back to me. Then we're gonna report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? When did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Yeah, probably the green bottle. Alright, what is this thing? Yeah, one of those rubber bottles too, huh? Well, this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? One bottle that doesn't smell, huh? You're like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? Sure. I want to do the lab for now. Okay. This one was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. A bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. I know there was something funny about that, Chef. You suspect Gene Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. Must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about her before. Well, what is it? Yeah, you think? Guess I better fill you in all the details. Okay. Not this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Alright. So what's Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch with Fabian about? Yeah. So how was it? Put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You know, I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, that place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much is he owe? This gotta be his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. Holy shit. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. If it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that thing just took me by surprise. Yeah, this game is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that that chef's got something to do with most of it. That's my hunch. John's debt is $500,000. The owner of the loan is tender lender. Alright. Alright, old man, where are you? Alright. Take that! Fabian regular. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you regular at the restaurant you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat. Gee, is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You little brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world will go to that place for its food. The one special. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. That's a twin tea set. Vegetarian is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I'm inheriting money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. Haven't done a job of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a little crock. It takes another story, but the price is nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Okay, Scrooge. Don't say that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. The job listings. Take that! This is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? So I was looking for a job. Buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh. I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for a cappuccino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater? Do you? Is that it? No, I just wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers. Hey, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir. But there are no free papers to retrieve yet. Sports paper, that's the only thing there. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Trabian. So, what of it? This was the only paper there. And it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? You see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. It's just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Ah. Urgh. Hey, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen. The real reason why you go so much to Trabian is... because you're a perv! What are you asking about that girl for? She was the waitress at Trabian. Ah! Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. But I don't recognize that face. And you were probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough, please! No more! Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Sir. Yes, it's true. I was here for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't get one of those lousy cuts of Java every time for $8. All because of the servant girl. Punish me. Lock me up. Well, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You know how painful it is to be an old man like me? Not really. Listen to him. Stop calling me that. I haven't named you no boy. So show some respect. I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. If I was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psych box and everything. Guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Okay. Back to Trabian. Alright. Alright, Maya, what do you think of Victor? Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he's fed me as well. Got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Ooh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Me? Why? Something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess. Sir? You again? Well. I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Yeah! Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? You're so close. Busy! Yeah! How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet! Can't you see I'm feeding the Mia! Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes, of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kuda. He's from beyond the grave. Wow. Okay. About the incident. You mean the man who died after digging the Javachino? That's a different person. What a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, see. And was the customer alone? Definitely, he was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Rawr!" and then collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. So good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. Now he seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see the other man either. Do you like the food at Trabian? Well, of course. I mean, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. I was in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. Can't believe me is laughing at this guy. You do Trabian a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The other would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You Mr. Armstrong? That's right. Man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Okay. Whatever did Armstrong do? Oh, no. Those eyes. I can't take this. You really got this guy eating out of a hand. He steals things from his customers. And lawyers, apparently. From his customers. Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things, mainly. He's a pilfer, so you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. Haiku? Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about the chef. Convictor's note added to the court record. Convictor's note. Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. Okay. Convicted before, that's 5. A wicked man or woman. That's 7. Repeat offender. 5. Yep. Alright. Make sure he had the 575. 575 thing. If he takes anything again, you let him know. It's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for me. Ugh. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. You got some really important information, thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. January 6th, Trabian. It's about time to wrap up today's investigation. I'm not being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Ooh la la, Mademoiselle Maya! Non, how can you leave it like this? I'm sorry? That reminds me. Your turn. He certainly had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? Gonna have to break those. And what better time to do that than now? Mr. Armstrong, hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you.
Cheers, of course.
Why is this 5th now? Holy crap. Maggie's motive. Oh, look at him being the flowers for this. What has happened? I do not exactly desire more feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Oh, Lois, I will confess everything. Just don't help me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui. But after the incident, this ticket... it disappeared. Ticket disappeared? This was a Lametta percussion game from Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you just tell me about this sooner? Man, Lois. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why. No, Miss, you doubt me? But I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. You! You stealer. How many days a day I found that it was you? Ah! There's one. Wow. That is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My book is my wall. Why? You have no evidence. I am not mask to mask. That was the last case. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Arnold, but I have evidence to the contrary. Could you prove that you have stolen from others in the past? The note. What is this? A poem? Oh, Monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it. You put some feeling into it. Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up on Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le ménage, you are a liar. You deny it? You're not making the false accusations. S'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see that incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. How about you stole my Magatama? Things don't have to die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. Well, technically it's pearls, but it is what it is. And I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that screen just about broke some windows. I have a weakness for little trinkets and not figurines. My end just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it's the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside Monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time, it was not a small ticket. It was $500,000. My no. Why would I steal? I have no need for such money. Really? Really now? Oh, Monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? That you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? A loan? This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Ah! Ah! I'm not gonna do that full screen. Alright, what's her motive really? Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? Man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. I knew something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded.
Yes, $500,000, he shouted.
And the tickets? He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was in desperate need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No. Oh, no, you naughty man. I simply yelled to myself to one of his tickets. What? My victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, but Papa, he had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How did you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean.
You just told us you did.
You said you just took a ticket. My non-modesty. It was not... That's enough. Huh?
Ah!
Mr. Godot! What the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. You eat for coffee? Does this baby for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am the airhead, no? Just a pretty little girl whom everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without me looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket? The one he meant to steal. Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow. Won't we? Voila! Time to laugh at the freaking bit ahead. I won't be needing this note anymore. Pictures are thrown into the trash. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? Got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. To be continued! Safe. Alright, here we go, the trial part. There we go, 9:48 AM, this record defendant lobby number 1. Oh, I see. Guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor! Maggie! Ah! Detective Gumshoe! Are you doing alright? How you feeling? I need to ask you a question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger! And you! Yes? You better square this case away, got it, pal? Now he's innocent, you hear? You screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Get away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious. Hey, detective, you're on our side for once, right? Yep. So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Taser? Of course! I got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. Something I say doesn't match with the facts. Make sure you point it out, alright? Sure. Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me? I can tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, Detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? I can only wish. January 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, court number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Case is ready, Your Honor. Whoop. Bitter. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Ah! What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "He's talking to me!" It's a little, well, intimidating. Oh no, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix. I see. So our trusty Phoenix friend is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So, Mr. Godot, your opening statements, please. Mr. Trite, whether you're fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today. I can already tell you I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out. You're denying it. High Night Master is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I plan to repeat anything the phony me said, trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness. Let's start with the formality, shall we? Name and occupation. Witness, state your name for the court. Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation, Dick Gumshoe. Hey, you got that backwards there. Other way around, Detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday? Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation is tied up with another case now. No country's really got everything under control, for everyone's sake. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case? Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elk. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens, Inc. Nice name for a company. A local company. This is the victim's autopsy report. We accept this into evidence. Died of potassium cyanide poison. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Alright. Here are the 4 pans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. Okay. The poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused. Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. Gene Armstrong, actually it should be John Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Victor Kudo. Still seems a very straightforward case to me. Whoops, sorry about that. JBN 4 plans. Blueprints of the crime scene X equals victim seat. Come, detective. Take up this hammer. And nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guide Glenn Elg was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in this coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of motive. Using the dark aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. Facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination. But, yes? Please no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood? I told you that wasn't me. Can I stop you just for a minute? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate that to be true. He's practically crying. You told me just now doesn't match the testament given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said. And I... Objection! What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction? Hey! Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner of the other, or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, sure. There are 2 testimonies tied up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table. Sure do. Should I press on your point? Sure, why not? Well, maybe the other witness just dismissed him. Perhaps your view of the victim's table was obscured in some way. Ha! That was as weak as the coffee at Traby and Trite. I have here in my position a ticket. A ticket? It's more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population the defendant. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is a scene that's witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct? I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime, how Mr. Trite could anyone have overlooked a second person at that table? Ugh. So as to show the victim's table extremely clearly. I know the scene near the kitchen crime photo. He was listening to his radio, you said. Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket. Man, you noticed that too, didn't you? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece. Sure, why not? And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio that time? Huh? How did I know? Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere. Isn't going very well, is it? Can you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used? So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else. Sure, I get you down. Was the poison a liquid? Was it a powder? Trying to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper.
Objection!
Flip! Ha! Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, Trite? Some people might, I don't know. Victim took his coffee black with no sugar. So the poison could only have been in the coffee. So here, should I press on this poison order? Yes. Ice press! Are you actually sure that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is it that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right! That's what I was thinking.
Objection!
In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. What piece was it again? This! Ow! That's hot! Should I be grateful this company's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns? Oh, now I remember. This is the, victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh yes, it's unmistakable. This is clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. Flip. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Like this. For the record, the only person on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Coffee contained potassium cyanide covered in the victim's and Maggie's fingerprints. On further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. Potassium cyanide. I've heard of that chemical before. Really, how strong is this poison in Gumshoe? It's, well, that's just lethal. Eat too much in your history. How much is too much? Lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off. 0.2 grams. How much is that? You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe's got abundance of. Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. It looks like Mr. Bird might have had, well, some kind of motive. Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown away way out of proportion.
Objection!
You know what my golden rule is, detective? Check out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another. I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. It's what we heard yesterday, too. Disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Mr. Hunter knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. And is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What did it do? Can I try her at this point? Yes. Might as well get everything we need. Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client. Ha! I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. That's the $500,000 lottery ticket? One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. Oh, fuck. Of course. What?! Order, order! She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court. Immediately. I better keep an eye on that ticket. The judge's voice is quivering. Business lottery ticket added to the court record. This ticket was put into the court in the previous trial, too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you said. Just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. It's enough. The facts of this case seem unoverwhelmingly clear to me. Could have had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. I like an old man who knows the score. There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money. Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. But I think it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final decisive piece of evidence. He's got more evidence against Maggie? This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time. Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That thing looks like... It can't be blood, can it? Ha! Since the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. The coffee? Not exactly the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else? I presume you mean... Of course, I'm referring to the pocket. The pocket? I searched scared out right after this incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket. Bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What? Order, order, order! Court will accept these items into evidence. Apron added to the court record. Potassium cyanide added to the court record. Something is still bothering me, Pseudo. Why have we not explained the bloodstain to the court? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron. It's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain. You don't need to be told. Just look at it. Well, detective? Could this thing really be blood? No way, sir. That's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup? She must have gotten someone her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day. You just spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Put something like that again, I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. But everyone knew what it was already. I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They've all been clearly established. Well, Trite. Seems you really are a phony after all. You really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him. But we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, trite. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. So let the fun begin. Scary old man, detective. Gumshoe? There's an old man who regulates the restaurant where the incident happened. Ah, we're actually talking about the same old man. Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. What took you so long? He hurled abuse at them, and seeds. Seeds. It's nothing. I caught each one of them with my teeth. There's not even the money Godot could avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer in that place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone, apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. Poor Maggie passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any of the... Let's let me go back to that. Yeah, alright. So we did that first one. Just making sure. How long was the defendant unconscious for? I just got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at the time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would like to have been on the scene myself. But you would have liked to have carried out the search, too. I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that. All pretty and peaceful. You're a professional detective to Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher. See the manage for your own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation. Oops, guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? You didn't have any... Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. 58 cents? Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. It didn't sound like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge? I think I'm onto something here. Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. So let down. He got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eye things going. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. It seems Mr. Glenn Elg visited the doctor before he went to the trade bien. We got the victim's name from medical records on the doc to prescribe the meds. It's a reliable enough source for the court. Alright, what about the prescription bag? What sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. Completely empty? Business got this from the doctor before going to the trade bien. The bag is empty. Ha! Maybe an empty paper bag is evidence. Desperate, are you, trite? Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective? But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Hey, yeah, you nailed it, pal! Happens to me all the time. We had a department party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes.
Objection!
You have this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat. Sorry. So trite. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. It's a pretty bold statement. You gotta back it up with some evidence. Well, I'd love to if I had any. Appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Here with your testimony. Alright, let me check something, because I think we can present something there. Alright, crime was reported at 2:25, and he passed out. He didn't have any ID, which we found out. Alright, that's the prescription thing. We found the lottery ticket. Nothing else missing. What about the prescription bag?
Objection!
Hey, Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Trade BN. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You're too cool, pal! Indeed. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Wait a minute, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? That's what the game made me like, sorry. I guess that's the most careless thing I've ever done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison. And the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Order, order! Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that? Ha! That's all. What? Read for the court the name of the claim on the prescription bag, if you will. What's the claim's name got to do with anything? New ear otolaryngological plate? Otolaryngological? What kind of illness was the victim suffering from? Mr. Godot. Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. A war wound? The day before the incident, Mr. Elk found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. Probably because he read the scatter saying over 9,000. Wait, what? No, don't worry about it. He ruptured his eardrum. And what on earth was the prescription he was given? It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested. What? It mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. They found traces of medication in the victim's left ear. Yes, here it is. In very, very fine print. Seems Mr. Elk correctly applied some of his medication while he was at KBN. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication. Ugh. Seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No, Nick. If you don't think of something quick, it's all be over. It's right. I can't get away with the old weak objection. What should I do? First, the medication issue. Why would you leave it? Only moments ago, Mr. Goodell made the following statement. It seems Mr. Goodell correctly applied some of his medication while he was in KBM. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? The medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. Doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
Objection.
You know as well as I do that medications are relevant. It hardly seems like that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. Hardly seems likely that the coffee that waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. Ugh. The fine looking print you got there. That's enough. Mr. Goodell, is the objective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Goodell? I got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. The young man who wishes he was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater? Very well. The matter of disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, I don't mind whenever witnesses call their own witnesses to the stand as well. So, let's have that happen. Well, this went it all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me.
Yay, good job, Nick.
Court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. Ha! Suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Court is adjourned for recess. So he's already got 11 cups in him right now, we know that. January 7th, 11:03 a.m. District Court, defendant law number 1. Phew, that was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
That's my line, sir.
That's my line. I really did die a little bit. It's like we all nearly died in there.
People are dead are how could he betray me like that?
Huh? He said he'd help me.
He totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's gotta do his job, right? It's okay, I know about his lies and betrayal. I've had enough of them. I've had them my whole life. It really hurts this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach.
Hate that guy. Don't ever want to see him again.
Gumshoe. The next one is gonna be the old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of the waitress outfits and projectile seeds. But he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know. Yeah, he's a big old grouch. You gonna be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. January 7th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please. Prosecution calls the lucky old timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee, and because Gumshoe told me to do it. Will the witness please take the stand? Yeah, I got seats ready. Name and occupation if you don't mind. Name's Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what makes me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too. You don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell us the court your occupation. Occupation? Listen, youngin'. How much call you think there is for commercial embroidery here? Kimono embroidery? That's what I do, or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests with kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed. Wow, real craftsmen. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you could embroider at my custom or something. And like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. If I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, didn't you smile? That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then, witness, Were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh, yes. I was eating some seeds over a cup of cappuccino. Seeds? What do you think these are, I see. So you saw everything that happened, Vince? Did I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I did. I saw it all. Then please, tell us the court. We're all ears. Sure. I'll tell you less detail. We'll get into this. Young man was reading the sports paper. Server girl brought him the cappuccino. She put something in it. Nick took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. The servant girl, right down to the finished chair. I remember her well. So she is not the serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. God, you're as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with old-fashioned ones, Newfangled. All this talk of radios and glasses, wireless and spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old days. Don't let the good old days slip away. Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. So you saw the victim, though? Tell me, Mr. Leo? Wanted to know, Gooch and Braun retained his championship or not? There's only the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? Not the location in question. There are partitions between tables on the same side of the restaurant, right? So what if there are? You say that you can see the victim. That means you were sitting at the table on the other side of the restaurant, correct? I go to that place to drink cappuccino. I don't go to sit. I didn't remember which table I was sitting at. You need to go there to buy the wages. Mr. Kiddo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Mr. Kiddo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I. Wait. I see. My eyesight's fine. Doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving. Every doctor only really fine when he's scoping out the waitress. I saw what the serving girl put in that cappuccino as well. I know what's coming up, and something tells me I'm not gonna like it. Press harder. Your Honor, we need more clarification on what was put in the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask that the witness add what he knows about this to his testimony. I agree. Witness, will you enlighten us, please? Sure. No question about it. She's very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Did she really put that into the coffee? You dummy boy! Who's got some of the small brown bottle and sprinkled it in? And you just been adding sugar? Sugar? A small brown bottle like that? Like that? Witness, can you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms? Ha! Bottle like this, perhaps? Oh, there it is! That's the one! That's a bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume. And what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you? Man took one sip of it and looked, you think, and collapsed. He took just one sip. You youngins, you waste everything. This cappuccino costs $8. In good old days, we would have drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died. Really? You would have eaten the cup and then died? Okay, whatever. Congratulations, you have earned the title of battiest man to grace a courtroom. So was it immediate death? Well, with the potassium cyanide, I suppose that is possible. Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. But the cappuccino I just drank turned sour in my stomach. Oh yes, I know that feeling. And the waitress, I presume she is... You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Do you have any particular features that you can identify her by? Particular features? Disgrace, that's what it is. Sorry? You see all the way up to her... you know! Fairly negative, that uniform! So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is... her outfit. Whenever a good waitress sets in uniform, even me! Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image. Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away. There are other things I recognize about her, too. He's pretty sure of himself. Sure did. That's harder. Sure you saw a waitress take the coffee and take over to the liquor. What matters is whether the wet waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Quite right. You know, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you to add into your trust today. Sure. There's a rib in her hair and her apron straps were loose. You do seem to remember several details about appearance. What about the most crucial detail of all, the face? Because I would remember that.
Objection!
What is there is the straps on the accused's apron? You don't look at her to make a mistake about her face. Right, I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair is red. So see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. Really. No doubt you remembered the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I can think there's something more to this somehow. Ask about the back. There's the straps. I do like features you describe are all things you would see from the back. So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Objection!
Got you there, Gramps. People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is right. I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Here, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. This is observed from the front, that is, to your testimony. Sure. This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. If I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. You didn't see the coffee stain or the blood or the ketchup or whatever the hell they call it, right? Now, I would like you to please take a look at this. That filthy thing wouldn't suit filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of some my grandson looks like, just after he's done eating. You ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. You think I ever get something as dirty as that? Well, you have with a clot. What? What is it? Ever since I said you have with a clot, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Kuda, this apron. Is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning? And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you hadn't really seen this apron before... yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Oops. Witness! You can't just oops your way out of this. Ha! Well. It's like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Whip! Listen, Fright. Here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in that restaurant. That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird. Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you've never seen. Tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps. You can rely on me, Captain. My knowledge is in perfect working order. Can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what a burger customer wanted. You can't remember? I'm lucky he messed up so many times he's blocking it out. Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim. He's not one of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand and the noisy brat kept rustling his pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. Then the serving girl in question brought over the cappuccino. The little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. As we have just heard was to test how credible the witness memory is. Seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail. Oh yes, I hate those you know what types you so vague about everything. I'm gonna handle this, Nick. Well, you need to do one thing. You just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Strip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel? It does, but it's what I do best. Spectacles. Dark glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, but the other one was broken. You think of rubbish. That's why I remember him so well. He did have some kind of lens over his left eye, and it kept reading numbers and said 9,000 and something. I don't know. But I wouldn't call it a pair of glasses. Great deal of bullshit. He seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. How'd you think of wearing some? And rival Mr. Godot's sharp appearance. We better come up with something sharp and quick. I'll have to wait and see if I can challenge him about the spectacles. And in his right hand, the noisy brat kept rustling his pages. The newspaper was a sports paper, was it? Young hooligan, I know he asked him, can't you even read without fidgeting? He's supposed to be able to read the back page with all the rustling going on. You need to find out if Gustin Braun retained his championship title. This paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy your own? What are you looking at me like that for? I think you judge me. Ow! Ow! This man got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway. The man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. The wireless. The decadent young rascal. In my day, it was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless. Oh boy. And using an earpiece. Selfish, that's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it. See that desperate to listen to the radio? What are you looking at me like that for? I think you feel sorry for me. Ow! Ow! Alright, let me see something with this one. Where's the crime set at? Carly contained protecting the coat and victim in Maggie's press. Okay, so he had the newspaper in his right hand. Okay. Would it be this? No. Okay. Alright, never mind. Okay, so that means he picked it up with his left hand. Or maybe I just put it, maybe I just hit this in the wrong place. So if you hit with your left hand... No, you have to pick it up with his right hand, so it is that one. Because, the thing would have been on the other side of the cup. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I just put it in the wrong place. Okay. Yeah, do you know what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was the way of testing the credibility of your memory. I know! There's nothing wrong with my memory. I tell you, nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat the seeds and sing the pigeon song. Can you tell us where this is going, Trite? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking the coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. What is this? Kindergarten? But I would like the court to please take a look at this. The cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, we're just waiting for your epic performance. You said you eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Ah! Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to the park where he came in. Wait! You think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad? You're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony. That young Brown was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. That dead young hot-body you spiky-haired Yahoo were at fault. Me? Thank you, old man. I mean, you've heard quite enough from me already. Don't call me old man, old man. Been around for 68 years, I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I gotta say! I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? Oh, great, thanks. Grunt. This is our version of Wendy Old Bad Guys. Mr. Godot. Well, this is my 16th cup of coffee. So this is your final stance. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. Left hand or right hand? The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. He's dealing with it all the time. He's dealing with it just before he picked up the cup, too. He used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. You know the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It's a small computer monitor often used by programmers. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. HDTV, DVD, CD, all these ridiculous letters drive me mad. They don't matter. I know what I saw and I'm telling the truth. It's true, he doesn't seem to be lying. These are the facts in good old black and white. Okay. So the victim was wearing an H&D. HDTV, CD, DVD, what does it matter? None of them actually, but anyway. And you're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side? No question, I could only see the side of his head from where I was sitting. Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. In the opposite table, he'd only have a view of the side of the victim's head. Been dealing with it all the time. Seems you kept an eye on Mr. Lynn L. It's getting on my nerves. Look at that newspaper filling with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all that fuss dying from one sip of Cappuccino. I wanted to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Looking at him made me suddenly speed up my CD to choke. I think the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. Filling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. Maybe you should mention, which hand did the victim touch it with? You're one of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. No. Or fastens your left cup with your right hand. Well, yeah, how do you fasten your left cup with your left hand? You couldn't do it. It'd be on your wrist. When the tour guide says on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah. The only one who deliberately left. Well, aren't you? No. I didn't mean... As he used the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. Ow! Ow! If he had the H&D on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess. Okay, wait a minute. Boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens. Okay, let me see this for a minute. Alright, so he was wearing it on... The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens, which was the left side, but that his left eardrum was also ruptured. So that can't be it. So it has to be the prescription bag, right? Because it would be on his right ear. Yeah. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Listen, there's something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the H&D. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I can only see the side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What do you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Eh? Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't even hear that in that ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon!
Pigeon!
Well, he said he was going to sing it, so... Order, order, order! This witness says he's completely unreliable. He only saw the witness from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when he would know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot? A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man is my drop of milk. Captain! Will you call me a drip? victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know I'm right. The lad drank his Gumshoe with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw. Nope. Impossible. The witness had already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee.
Objection.
Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant. No. The fact still stands. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this. Sorry, Mr. L, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness' memory is credible. And the results are clear. The memory given by this witness is useless. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Think that, you bum's old fogey! Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait! If we stop now, where does this leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kiddo? Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbly old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's. Wait. How is your bad memory my fault? Sorry, Mr. Kiddo, but there's nothing I can do. I had my mouth shut until now. There's something else the court should know. What? There's more? To be very honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, young shark. He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. Well, what do you say to one final showdown? Final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps. I already had my 17th cup of coffee. What we got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the opportunity you wanted to come to my house after the trial. 36 years old, I'm 52, still a man. That's enough, witness. I believe it'll be quicker for the court just to hear your testimony. Oh, for fuck's sakes, really? You bet, much, much quicker. Can't believe this is happening. Now get ready, youngster. I get to figure, just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? I'll use some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. Final showdown. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Giammattino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. Broke and the stripped cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, hmm? Is that all? Yes, that's all. Remember perfectly. You got me again, you doubting a poor defenseless old man. No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kiddo. Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick? Yeah. So what? Probably. That's all I can think of, and I had to cross-examine this guy. You're bird brain, that's all you can think of. Well, Miss Wright, your final cross-examination, please.
final showdown. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay. Okay. Court daily refers to witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo. No, you brat! Warning you, I'm more savage than a macho man right now. I'll beat you with this testimony. This is the final battle! Ow, ow, ow! Striking those seats harder than ever. Better be careful. Come on, Nick, nail him! We've already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo. I know that, I was just in the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, The suspense? Yes, now what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more? No, please continue, Mr. Kudo. As quickly as possible. Alright, now where was I? Ah, yes, the young boy slumped over the table and... A vase, you said? Yes, there are vases on all the tables in that place. There are accidents waiting to happen, and frankly begging to be knocked over. Oh, you're right about that. There being vases. I do remember seeing them too. There was a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase. Well, hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define... Okay, I get it. I heard it break, and the sight of it burned into my memory as clear as day. The broken the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Soaked in water, you mean? Yes, it splashed me on the knee as well. You said you were sitting at a table across the room from the victim, right? And yet the water still managed to splash onto you? It was cold. I clearly remember it splashing me. Did the water really make it all the way across the other side of the room? You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking? The vase turned upside down, and my testimony is turning this case upside down. It's a joke. I just wanted everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain? Not impressed by your ability to waste time. Bill hasn't raised any objections for a while now. So you young show-off. With that scrap of information, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat. Who's giving you the evil eye, Maya?
It's you who's looking at Nick, not me.
It's like he's saying, I triple dog dare you to fight a contradiction, youngin'. I think I'll just have to rise to the challenge then. Alright. Isn't they still standing there? Didn't break. So this is the photograph of the crime scene. So what? Look carefully at the table. Face is there, intact. Huh? Lost your tongue, Granddad?
I'm no granddad of yours, hopscotch.
Ow! 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 Enough! If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. Ah! What is it now? I just remembered something. Yes? Go on. The broken vase. It was on my table. Oh, God damn. What? Ah, well. You see? Shadow me when the young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table. Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my grain came to be completely soaked. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? How's that something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo? Wait a minute! That's the case, there's more. I got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
Wait, listen to me!
Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked today. And I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the witness in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard this far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it. I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from. He's most insisted that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized it accordingly into the statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. Prosecutor doesn't need props like that. He's really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are, then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor. Victor Cedric, when the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Okay. Just the facts, ma'am. I'm sorry. This isn't a piece of testimony. More like a 5-year-old apology. What are we supposed to do with 3 copies? That is all. The court is adjourned. Okay. Let me see how long this next one is. We might call it stream here. Oh yeah, that's pretty long. Okay, so yeah. That case is pretty long. So, what we're going to do, this way I don't stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning or anything like that for work tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and save it here. I was hoping to get a little further today, but it is what it is. So let's save it here first. Alright, so that is going to go ahead and do it for me tonight. We will be back next Monday to continue this case, since the investigation is pretty long. That's why we're saving it for tomorrow, for next week. Next time we'll be live is next Friday, and I think we're going to get mostly main story with Lost Judgment. I'm halfway through the grinding with Final Fantasy X, guys, so that probably won't be this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, maybe. If it's not the following Wednesday, definitely 2 Wednesdays from there, for sure. Friday, like I said, Lost Judgment. We'll be back with Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, the second part of the investigation. Part 3 of the investigation, as you can see from the screen, will be Monday for you. Until then, special thanks to all the lurkers out there that came out. Also, Don McLean, Winter Soldier, thanks for coming out for yourselves as well. We'll see you Friday night. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to your families. We'll see you next time. good night. Good gaming. Take care, guys.